Guys, Dave here at Boston Comic Con with Nerd Caliber. I'm here with the legendary Tofusquirrel. It was really hard to find her. She scatters around a lot and hides in small corners. But we're here with her glorious artwork, and it's an honor to meet you. And Miss Tofusquirrel, I want to ask you, where'd you get started? I know, was it as a kid just with crayons? Have you always kind of had this knack for drawing things? Did you draw on walls when you were a kid? What really, was there a turning point for you?
Well, I have been drawing ever since I could pick up a crayon, but with this particular style, I started drawing like this about 6 years ago, right after I graduated college, because at that point I didn't have any particular assignments to do, so I just started drawing things for fun, and I started drawing a lot more imaginative things like creatures and robots.
I see that you have a definite, unique style to your art. Friendly characters, but the colors, everything just kind of flows. And I like how you're not limited to sort of one thing. You have buttons here, you have postcards, you've done things in Boston for magazines, for posters that are everywhere. Boston seems to have treated you well. Are there any other cities that you're doing things for, or what do you think really stands out for you in Boston as an artist?
Well, I've actually had the honor of doing a lot of really neat things in Boston. I did the National Portfolio Day poster, which was really nice. I also did the cover of the Boston Phoenix last year for the Best of Boston issue. And I feel like I've gotten really lucky in Boston, and
I think it's talent.
This is like home for me, so I just love displaying my work here. Last weekend I displayed my work at the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, which was really awesome as well. I love Chicago, so it was cool to display my work over there.
Do you consider yourself a geek? I mean, we're here at Boston Comic Con. How's the day been going? Like, are people excited about your work? What's some of the feedback you've been getting?
Well, the last guy that just came to my table said that my work reminded him of when he used to do mushrooms in high school, so that was kind of funny.
I guess that's a compliment.
I don't do drugs. I feel like if I did mushrooms or acid and tried to draw, I just wouldn't be able to at all. But the feedback has been pretty positive. I like reaching out to the younger kids. I like to see their reactions with like all the colors and seeing their faces when they look at the creatures and imaginative things on my table. It's really nice.
Yeah, they definitely have that cutesy look to them. I guess last question is, what's down the road for you? You kind of seem, your work, as I said before, kind of spreads around all these different mediums, buttons, clothes. Have you thought of, I don't know, games, a comic, animation, anything like that, or are you just kind of winging it?
Well, right now I'm working on writing and illustrating a children's book. And I think that's really the next step for me, because there are a lot of kids that really enjoy my work, and I would love to actually create something specifically for kids. I did MC Chris's kids album cover. This one.
Oh, wow.
Marshmallow Playground kids album. And from this I started getting, more ideas, like what else could I do for kids. I just really enjoyed making this album cover.
Seems like that's where a lot of your passion is, and we can check out more of your work at tofusquirrel.com, am I correct?
Yep.
And you have the Twitter, everything, all that, so I imagine just Google Tofusquirrel and you're set.
Yep, pretty much.
Thank you so much for your time, and I have some nuts and berries that, if you're hungry later, I can bring some over, and we can snack on them.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.